Greetings gamers, KWK here with a game night for you. Me and Eric are going to be playing 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker. And this is one of our favorite classics that we usually like to kick off a good old-fashioned game night. That is just a good warm-up game.
And you don't typically see racing games with 18 wheelers, so.
Yeah, I mean, when we came across this game, I think I just picked up a Dreamcast for cheap back in the day, and this came with it, and I would have never even known this game existed unless it came with it. But it's definitely very different. I believe it's an arcade port, though. I mean, I don't remember ever seeing this at the arcade, though.
No, you would have recognized or remembered. You know, a game where you're racing around in semis, because it's not something you see very often.
Not too often. Basically, pick your truck, and then you got to pick what type of container. You can pick the first one.
I'm going to go with the big rig.
Alright, big rig challenge. So, what kind of container you're actually carrying actually manipulates the feel of the truck. So, we'll start it off easy. We'll do a oval warm-up. And what we normally do is we do a best out of 3 for 3 rounds. So, the first race, we'll do a versus. And it's got a good dynamic of a balance to the game because I believe when you play it, you have to worry about not hitting stuff and other stuff, and you got like a money balance on the top left-hand corner here. So you tear off. Want to pay attention to that gauge right there for low and high. As soon as you got it just full enough, you want to hit the shift button to pick up some speed.
And there it was. And typically with the heavier load, it takes you a lot longer to get up to speed. And
a little crowded here. We got other.
And as I see him on my left, I'm trying to force him off the road.
Oh, that's always nice. Just like real life.
And then you see the bonus cars. It says bonus over the top of it. Yeah, and you want to hit those,
but not hit the other ones, which take away from your money. So it's all about getting first and keeping that stack of money in the top left-hand corner there.
Because at the end of the game, whoever makes the most money ends up winning the race.
There we go. I just don't understand where they got the idea of a bonus as hitting some hippie van, but I digress.
Well, one would think that most truckers are all about hitting hippie vans. So.
I would agree with that. If only we had a real trucker commentary here to describe how realistic this is to real life.
Yeah, we'll have to go find old Cletus down at the stop and go and get his input.
Man, I am losing way too much money here. Wow. You know, and you can also, I believe, can't you juggle that bonus car for more cash?
Yeah, I just got an 800. Every time you hit it, you keep getting more and more.
Yeah, but that is tough.
And then you got you flying through and hitting everything in sight, so I think I'll be alright when it comes down to the money.
Yeah, you're looking pretty good on that one, but if I could get some good juggling here. It's hard to juggle. I almost bounce it way out the way.
And just like in real life, people just cut in front of you for no reason.
Yeah, you ain't kidding with that. I do like all these bonus cars. I could use some bonus cars while I'm driving to work. Man. Yeah.
And as you're hitting everything, you're slowing down, and you have to kind of pay attention to your speed if you need to shift down or whatever. And it's a different dynamic than
They just
typically
hold the pedal and run like a lot of other racing games. You got a lot going on for being a trucking game. Well,
and there you go.
Nice, nicely done. If we didn't verify Eric's bottom screen on top screen, he got me on that one. But it's still best out of 3. I'm going to stay optimistic about it.
Yeah.
But as they calculate, you got your regular amount of money you stuck with the load. And then, man, you destroyed me on that one. Yeah, 30K to 19.
Yeah, I'm going out for the steak dinner tonight.
Nice, nice.
Please select your truck and trailer.
I don't know. I don't think it's really the truck I used.
Well, you see the stats up top. I mean, you know, you get the slower ones with higher torque and the toughness, and just like every other game, it's finding the one in the middle that usually
the good balance.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shoot for this one. Yeah, let's do the car transporter. This is a lighter one. Seems to work better. We'll do the next stage down.
And I don't remember, but do the cars start falling off the transporter? I think if you hit it and stuff, yeah, that'll like lower the money. I think cars do actually
fall off of it. We'll find out soon the way I'm driving.
Try and get it well enough to where you can have them fall off and hit your opponent.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, man. I mean, it's just so funny when you're playing a racing game and then you got such a slow acceleration to it. That's kind of the real difference from other games I'm used to. There we go.
But as opposed to other games, you're encouraged to hit other cars, so that always helps.
Certain cars.
Certain cars, yes.
Cars. So that's what makes the whole trick of it all. Now, out of all the versions on this one, we're doing this one on the Dreamcast, A, because it's the first time we ever found it and played it, and B, from what I researched online, this is actually the best port of the game from the arcade. They did make it for PlayStation and GameCube, but for whatever reason, the port isn't as good. I'm guessing probably because Sega didn't want to put the time and effort in a system that wasn't theirs. But that's all up for debate, I'm sure. Alright. Yeah, turns aren't so easy when you got a big rig. You gotta keep shifting down. Now you can actually have different views in this game. We're just sticking with the first person, but for an example on mine, you can't get this view. I don't know why you'd want that view, because you can't really see what's going on. I mean, that'd be a great view for parking your rig, which I actually think in the first player game, if you don't play Versus, that they have special bonus rounds that you have to park the truck.
Seriously?
Yeah, a specific way, and then you get money.
There's nothing else that screams excitement than parking an 18-wheeler.
That's right. I tell you, we're going to get a whole lot of hate mail from truckers after this. My bonus car. Finally, juggle that sucker. I need it.
Well, then they should have the first-person view of, like, grabbing packages out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we can play FedEx the game.
I'm surprised they didn't jump on that, make one a UPS truck, one a FedEx truck. Where's the double roadway option? That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah. I just wanted to get on an expressway and drive.
Drive recklessly.
Well, what was that game where you're driving a bus or whatever?
Oh,
through the
that's
desert?
Right. Desert bus, I actually think is what it's called. And that's not... This is a little bit more exciting than Desert Bus. Yeah. I'd have to say on that one. Just a little bit. Man, this is tough. How are we doing on the money on this one? You're beating up your vehicle on this one. I did notice when I was getting that one last bonus I was juggling, it caps out. You can't keep juggling it infinitely.
I think you hit it 4 times or something like that, and then that's the extent of it.
Okay. Yeah, because I know it's here. 100, 200, I didn't hit it again. I want to say after 800 bucks,
it's
it doesn't give any more.
1, 2, 4, and 8
1,
maybe.
2, 4, okay, yeah, you're right.
And then I got your bonus because you knocked it into me.
I see.
So I got the higher money bonus.
Nice. This is one bumpy ride. Pretty much the hardest part is these turns. I ain't really got it down to the sides.
And then not running into the cars.
Yeah.
And I just went completely off the track there.
I'm taking advantage of this one.
Man.
Nice. How you like them apples? Payback. 1-1 will be a good 3-round match.
See, look, all the cars are gone. Did they fall off?
I think with how
or
much
have they already been?
How much you hit, they probably fell off. But surprisingly, it's not as big of a gap. I only got 16 near 12. But
yeah, as opposed to last time where I beat you by like 10 grand.
True. I still stick with Highway Cat.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Streamline. Then we'll go with the container trucks.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Those are the ones that aren't as heavy and you can kind of...
They're kind of like a normal, that's all.
Scroll over.
Oh, there we go. We'll go for that one.
Is this the one where we run
through buildings? Yeah, this is a good one. The Old Town. And boy, is it old. I can't remember if there's a bonus when you actually run through the buildings, or...
I believe there's something. So, just like in real life, you're encouraged to run into buildings and cars.
Very, very, very realistic feel.
You always have to appreciate the realism of the games.
I love the arcade realism.
And I just run into you.
Yeah. This thing just went pick up. There's my bonus card. Now, It also says Slipstream. Whoops. Yeah, I should have took that shortcut. Nice.
See,
nice.
all I see is pixelated buildings. And then a wall.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm dumb enough to follow you, so I'm seeing the same thing. Wow.
And here you go, right through the warehouse. Yeah, see, that's a special for 1,000.
Okay. I'm going to have to catch up with some bonus cars to keep up with it.
Well, this one, the roads are tight or whatever, so
yeah,
I'm constantly running into other traffic.
Now, does the bonus car seem to slow you down when you hit it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so you're still jeopardizing a little bit of speed to get that extra money.
Yeah, and it kind of depends on if you're going uphill while you're hitting them and if you need to shift down to catch back up.
I do have to say, I played the first player game very briefly. All the entertainment in this game, in my opinion, is definitely the verses. I mean, it doesn't seem as fun when you play by yourself just racing some computer player that's basically cursing at you the whole time, because when I was playing, he was like yelling at me the whole time, and I guess that's supposed to intimidate me or something. There we go. I cannot catch up.
There we go, right through the buildings. And right back into the wall.
Nice. Now the other thing I noticed in this game, it's called a slipstream, and I think that's kind of like you catch some air if you like follow behind another semi for so long. It's kind of like a boost.
That is not good.
Yeah,
that might.
And I kind of
did the same thing.
Yeah, I did the same thing because I was following you, not paying attention. Oh, that's the problem with follow the leader on that one. My bonus car. I'm gonna need more bonuses to make up for this one. This is a close one here. Wow, you lost as much money as me.
Yeah, we're about neck and neck right now. And then you get the bonus
of course.
car.
Yeah, bonus cars, I can dodge those no problem. But
there's a slipstream.
Real cars, yeah.
I just tuck in behind you and then...
Yeah, slipstream's almost like the Mario Kart little boost. When you do a slide, power slide. Come on. Wow, how many laps is this? This truck ain't gonna survive. I like also that they have the attention to detail that when you're driving all reckless, like your cowboy hat sliding back and forth. I mean, that's just a typical dashboard, apparently, of every truck driver.
Right.
Always got their Stetson sitting on the dash, reminding them why they're truck driving. Oh, man, you better speed this up if I'm going to hold a chance. Oh, I lost money for that move. This crashed. Oh. Wow. Wow. I can hit everything but the bonus car. Nice. I don't know how you're dodging all this. Shift.
I believe it comes down to pure talent.
Oh, man.
I'm dodging the bonus cars pretty well, too.
No.
There's bonus.
Yeah. Try everything to hit that bonus car. Nothing. Oh.
Yes.
You are the American Pro Trucker. Man. Well, it was a good run. But no, that's basically it. It's a pretty fun game. Good quick warm-up. Not a whole lot of thought to it. Just something to enjoy. Get yourself all warmed up for a whole typical game night or whatever for the day. So
always good laughs.
Always good laughs. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next game night. Take it easy.